And I'm here with another tool from the Live Light Above the Negativity course that is going to help you stop feeling busy. We'll get to this tool right after this. And I know it's been a little bit of time since I've done a live cast, and I'm just laughing because on that last scene when you were watching it, I was readjusting cameras. I was making sure that my audio level is fine. And it's like when I'm in a regular rhythm of doing these things, I do all those things automatically most of the time. If you've been watching me, it's not always it's not always as slick as I would want it to be. But I want to welcome you guys who are watching live, and I see most of you are watching on, I don't know where you're watching. Oh, X, there you are. Welcome. And what this tool is really like, I've taught about this for years because I had to learn. It actually started for me. Let me tell you the background. It started for me. We were dropping off I was dropping off our daughter at school and ran into a friend who I knew for years. And she had that response. She said, "Oh, you busy today?" And I had so much going on. My response was, "I don't have time to be busy." And that haunted me for days. Like, you don't have time to be busy. Like, there's so much going on. You don't even have time to be busy. And I really started reflecting. I reflected on a lot of different things. This is over the course of years. I moved from Canada to New Zealand and saw different dynamics play out there that were the same dynamics that I saw back in North America. And it really solidified me here. And then I went into the scripture and really things started to come together, and I realized what is the root of that feeling of busyness. Like, why can I get a whole lot done and enjoy it? And then other times have just a few things on my to-do list and feel busy and just, I don't want to, I'm overwhelmed. I've got all these different things. And I know this is timely for me too, because my goodness, in my day job, I've got a whole lot of things going on right now. And it's like, do I have time to do this? Or should I get in and start sending those emails and making those calls? Anyway, I really felt like it was time I should do this. And like I missed it. Typically I do it on Wednesday. It's like, I'm going to do it Thursday anyway. And this is for me as much as it is for you. So here is let me just tell you, the root of busyness is shame. It is shame. Shame is on who we are. It's on us personally. Guilt is on what we do. Shame is on who we are. And, our first parents were naked in the garden and they felt no shame. And then sin came into the world and they had to get busy working the ground and, pain in childbearing and all of these things. And that's when shame entered the world, busyness entered the world. And that's, if I'm trying to avoid shame, or if I'm doing things because somebody shamed me to do it, that is when we feel busy, that feeling of busyness. I'm not saying you can't get a lot done. If you would see my to-do list this week, I've been nailing things, and I've had fun doing it. No, I've had fun doing it. I have had worship music playing most of the time, unless I was on the phone. I have been enjoying the presence of God as I do it, because I've learned how to get a lot done without feeling busy. And it comes from this tool. So let's get to the tool now. How to root out shame tool. The acronym for it is CARE. So the first, we want to live shame-free. We want to stop feeling busy. The first thing we do is confession. Confess the sinful ways you've responded to the root of shame in your life. Here is a prayer that you can use to help you do that. The second thing you do is you ask the Father to remind you of the people who have shamed you and make the choice to forgive them. Here's a prayer you can use to make the choice to forgive them. The third thing you're going to do is reveal. You ask the Father to break the lies that you come to believe about yourself. So you ask the Father, the Son, and the Spirit to take you back to the place in your past where shame took place. You'll be brought to a memory. Describe the situation or picture. Find where Jesus, the Father, the Son, and the Spirit is in the memory. Ask Jesus or the Father or the Son the lie that you've learned from the situation. There can be more than shame that you believe. You renounce those lies, and you ask Jesus or the Father or the Spirit what the truth is, and you thank God for and declare that truth. Listen, if you need help for that, there is help available. Easiest way to do that is go into livelightcommunity.com and connect with me through video, through audio, or through chat. And if I don't have time at that time, I'll put you in touch with somebody who can help you through this process. And the final thing is to engage. So you get and give life-giving relationships. It's only through healthy relationships that wounds of shame can be fully healed. You need to get into life-giving relationships that do not shame you into actions or inactions. You need to commit to doing the same for others. Listen, if you've been hurt in community, you need to be healed in community. And in community, you need to heal others. From there, you live light. Carpe vitae, seize the life. The challenge for us is to get rid of responding to shame in your life so you can work and rest without feeling busy. So will you do that? I was surprised. I didn't listen through that whole tool, but the last point about engaging, and that when we're hurt in community, we need to be healed in community. I just set up what time is it now? It either has just gone out or it will go out at 10 o'clock my time. I think it goes out at 10 o'clock my time. I set up the weekly email. Weekly, I say in quotes, because I don't always have time to get to that. But it's that's the whole topic of that email. It's how do we keep, we can't believe every thought that comes into our head. So what do we do with those thoughts that come into our head? How do we take them captive? How do we do that? And in the email, it's I give you a little bit of that. It is being in the Word, yes, 1. And 2, it is being around life-giving people. It's being around fathers and mothers in the faith who speak life, who know wisdom. It's wisdom bearers. What is wisdom? Oh man, wisdom that's from above. It is pure. It is right. It keeps it. I can't remember that verse. Why can't I? Go check it out. Anyway, I can't even tell you where it is. But it's all in Live Light Above the Negativity course, and you can get that link. If you go follow that link, revtrev.link/bless, you get the best price available for the Live Light Negativity course. So check that out today. And you can stay connected with me by subscribing on YouTube and set notifications at revtrev.com/TV. You'll be notified every time I go live. Or you can like and set notifications on Facebook, revtrev.com/FB. And then If you're on Facebook, who's on Facebook anymore? But if you're on Facebook, you can. I go on Facebook to see who has birthdays. That's about it. And then I say happy birthday to them. But anyway, and you can catch up on podcasts and subscribe where you listen at reptrip.com/radio, because all of these become radio podcasts as well. So Carpe Vitae, seize the life. Since this is the life you've chosen, the life of the Spirit, let's make sure we don't hold it as an idea in our head or a sentiment in our heart, but work out its implication into every area of our lives. That means we won't compare ourselves to each other as if one of us were better or another one worse. We have far more interesting things to do with our lives. Each of us is an original. Live creatively, friends. I'm Trevor Lund. All things being equal, et ceteris paribus, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, I'll be back tomorrow with another live cast on the Live Light Loop, because I've been doing a lot of stuff and I want to let you know what I've been doing. So take care, and I'll be in touch.